What's up, YouTubers? Got another review for you. I told you it was gonna happen, so here it is. Tonight, I have for you the Bertha by Mad Scientist Vapes. Really nice fellow. Really nice product. Let's take a look at this. Hammond 1590B housing. You got the whole lid, the magnets on it. Inside of it, got your voltmeter, battery reader, whatever you got. Little LCD. Flip it one way, read your battery. Batteries are about halfway charged. I've been using them for about a day and a half. Pretty solid vaping. 2 days to moderate vaping. And I've got it cranked it up pretty high, so you switch it all the way over to read the volts, 5.32. It's pretty close to fully cranked up. Bertha number 52. Pretty cool. Got your voltage adjuster. The lovely front. Bottom, Anyways, really pretty blue hammer tone. I don't know if you can see the actual black in there. You can see that texture on it. Feels pretty good. It's solid. It's metal. I like it. As far as box mods goes, I did quite a bit of research. I wasn't real sure if I was gonna want a variable or just a mechanical, and I did quite a bit of research trying to figure out which route to go. And I finally settled on the Bertha. A lot of good reviews on Reddit, Facebook. Everybody seemed to love it a lot, so I thought I'd go ahead and order one and give it a shot. It's run on the OKR T tin chip. It goes up to 50 watts safely. You can push it, but at that point you're pushing the limits of the chip. And I've pushed it, and I wouldn't recommend it. Honestly, just save your device. It's not worth it. So with that being said, it took me a couple of days figuring out a good build for it, and I had to ask a couple of people. I was having a lot of difficulty with it, so I asked a couple of people that had various other box mods running on the OKR chip, and I asked the maker, and he said somewhere around 0.5 was pretty smooth sailing at that point. For me personally, 0.5 is a high build. On my mechanicals, 0.12, 0.16, somewhere in that range is pretty common for most of my mechanicals. Sometimes it's warm. It depends on the diameter and this and that. But so this build right now, I had it on quads. It was coming out 0.24, so I took one out and it comes out 0.34. I don't know if you can see that in this light. I believe it's 8 or 9 wrap around a 1/8 inch screwdriver. Like I said, it comes out about 0.34 ohms. It's a lovely device. I really like it. Like I said, it takes a while to find your sweet spot as far as builds go. But I mean, once you get it, man, I usually carry a couple of mods with me, just in case, God forbid, something uncommon happens and I scorch my cotton, or I don't have a screwdriver on me and a post comes loose, or what have you. I usually carry a couple of mods. The past couple of days, this is all I've had. I haven't been carrying them with me wherever I go. Just this one device right here. So that's pretty uncommon, and it's really nice. I don't have this big old thing or this big old thing hunking down my pants, So it's pretty cool. Like I said, variable voltage. I think fully cranked up is 6 volts. Depending on your build, it could go up to 70 watts, I believe. It comes with a little sheet indicating builds, amps, watts, ohms, this and that. He did the work for you. That's a good man right there. So, at 5.32 5.3 volts, somewhere between 0.3 and 0.4, I'm in the red. But looking at this chart, now see, I'm contradicting myself because I told you I wouldn't recommend it, but it's a solid device. The wiring is good. I'm not pushing it crazy hard, but if you can see, 0.3 ohms at that level, 5.3, that's in the red right there. But I mean, it works good. I haven't had anything melt on me. I don't smell any melted plastic. I don't see any burnt wires. My batteries don't get hot. It's solid. You know, he really thought about this. He went through a good round of test batches, took some feedback in, and did the best he could to perfect the device. This is it. Check him out. Mad Scientist Vapes on Facebook. He's a really nice fellow. Really nice, very knowledgeable. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. I had my fogger on here, and that was about a 0.34 build, and I cranked it up, and I'm just too lazy to re-wick it. It's pretty scorched, but before it scorched, man, that was nice. That was a sweet cloud. So with all that said, let's take a vape. The flavor is great. It's not real hot. The clouds, now you can pull on this thing. There's no shut off on it. You can pull on it for a good 10-15 seconds. And at that point, it's up to your lungs, really. Like I said, the lower builds are going to be pushing it. So if you are going beyond 10 seconds pull, just be careful. Be wary. Know what you're doing. Like I said, I've tested it. I've played with it. I've figured out a sweet spot, and I've settled on this. I've had it for about, I'd say 2 weeks or so, a little less. I've put maybe 10 builds in here. Like I said, do your research on builds for the OKR T10 chip. Figure out your sweet spot and then just play with it, honestly. That's what it comes down to. Shipping and all, I want to say it was $141. Price subject to change, of course. But I mean, for that, look at it. I mean, it's pretty. You're paying for quality. This lovely clicky button. It's nice. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. You got solid magnets. I mean, they're solid. They're really strong magnets. I haven't seen any problems with it, other than the fogger, but that was user error. That happens. Anyways, check it out. Mad Scientist Vapes. Comes with a pouch. It's a large pouch, but it's a large device. Anyways, comes with that. Comes with your build sheet. Comes with a letter of operation showing how to install the batteries. I don't know if you can see, but this one, positive down, positive up. As with all box mods, marry your batteries, charge them at the same time, make sure that they're charged to the same level. It's just going to prolong the lifespan of the device and the batteries themselves. And be careful with the wraps. Recommended are these 2900 mAh Panasonic from RTD Vapors. And this is the only device I've used them on. Like I said, they're married. They're for this specifically. These batteries are great. Like I said, 2 days solid of moderate vaping. I wasn't, it was like this all day long. But I work in a vape shop, so I vape pretty heavily. And vaping heavily, I've gotten a day and a half out of this. Straight up, I love it. I'm really pleased. So Props to Mr. Mad Scientist, Vapor Man, and his garage lab of awesomeness. It's clean. I've seen it. There's pictures. Anyways, he's got the Bertha, which is the OKR T10, and he's got the Helga, which was, I think the first batch has been released. It's kind of like a test batch. It's there. He's tested it. He knows what it is, but it's more of to get a feedback on what he can do better. I believe that's running on the Raptor chip. It goes up to 70 watts. Same colors, red, green, blue, all the hammer tone, pink, bronze, copper, I think is what it was. Really gorgeous. So, check it out. If you're looking for a box mod, I would definitely highly recommend this. The Bertha. It's great. I love it. Let's take a vape. And another. Alright. That's it. I'll have more to come. Probably the next one. TV's Diablo clone. Anyways, great device. Something that could be in the future. Vape happy. Stuff and Such Vapor out.